How's my hair, Amanda?
I don't
Is it
think
awful?
What? What do you mean?
Well, I cut my hair and I did a little whack job on it.
Oh, today?
I got to hope. No, but I need to let it grow out so I can get it professionally done.
Okay.
By the barber.
Welcome.
Welcome to Incredible Tiny Homes. We're so excited. I'm going to call a customer who is invested in Fall Creek Falls community, and that's just the area. We don't know if it's official name yet, but they have bought a home and they're getting the mini Ace, I think. We'll find out. And I want you to listen to them. All I've done is text them and said, hey, will you guys be available so we can film you and just get why you bought and what's going on? And they're brand new. I have not spoke with them, so I'm going to call them. We've done this before with a couple people in the past, so I forewarned them, said I'm going to call. So let me get that and speaker, and I've got my microphone so you guys can hear our conversation.
Yeah, we've not talked to him.
Yeah, so here we go. All right. His name's Chad. It's Chad and Terry. And I think they're from the New England area.
Oh, okay.
One ringy dingy.
Hello?
Terry, or Chad, I'm sorry, Chad.
Yep, that's me.
Hey, buddy, Randy Jones, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Hi, Randy, this is Terry.
Hi, Terry. Man, thank you for taking this call. And Tim was telling me about you guys and stuff, and I told Amanda, I said, I wonder if they would be available to, us talk, and we're filming this right now. We're not live, so we can edit it if we have to, okay?
Okay.
And I got, and Amanda's here. She's filming me.
Hey, guys. Hi.
And
We love you guys. Oh, we love you. Thank you for investing. And I'll tell you what, we're excited to hear why. And this property is so pretty. I've not been to it yet, so I can't wait to go.
Yeah, well, we haven't either, but
well,
we've been researching and staring at Google Maps and researching the area, and everything is divine intervention. I swear, it just really is.
It is.
Like every time I have a question about something, and I just pray about it, and I get like an instant answer.
Oh my gosh,
really?
That's so great.
Yeah, it's been so weird. Like every step of the way. Like for example, Sunday, we'd already signed the contract, but my dad was really upset, and he, I'm 62 and lived here all my life.
Oh wow.
We're in our sixth house, but I've been here 32 years. I've built a couple, and anyway, he immediately goes online and it's like, oh, this and this, and I'm like, there's so many naysayers, and so I got off and I researched what he said, and I'm like, yeah, this sounds like we've been through the past 4 or 5 years. We know what that's like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We know what it's like to hear about naysayers, and you got to do this and blah blah blah, and so it's like as I'm reading it, I get the bing that there's another incredible tiny homes thing, and it was Wayne, your buddy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like, and I immediately watched that, and it was like, yeah. See, I knew.
Wow.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah. So it's
Isn't that something?
Yeah, we're so excited, and of course, we're all in, as you know.
Yeah.
And I just love the area. This is going to be like a Band-Aid on a boo-boo.
Oh,
really.
Yes. Good for you.
Yeah, it's just the area is so gorgeous, and we're outdoorsy people, and we have a little mountain 7 minutes away, and I hike that with my sister once a week, and we're farmers, so we're outside. And
wow, cool.
Yeah, so my sister, of course, is upset, and we were hiking Monday, and as we're going up, some gentleman, we ended up, our paths merged on up the mountain, and he was kind of complaining about some disrespect he got farther down the mountain, which we understand. We get it all the time. And and I said, yep, we're actually out of here. my husband and I, we're going to Tennessee. And he goes, no way, where in Tennessee? I love Tennessee.
Oh.
And so I told him, and he said, I could be a tour guide there. He said, it's so beautiful there,
Yes.
it's going to make you cry.
It is. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I turned to my sister, who had been crying, because she's sad to see us go. And I just kind of went, see? It's just another affirmation.
Wow.
It's just constant. I mean, what are the odds?
I know. Really.
What are the odds? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's something, Terry, because I'm going to take, let me share this, Randy, that me, Randy, and Wayne were just talking about 2 hours ago, and we were all talking about different stories and things like that. We all got to crying, and I told Wayne, I said, God, it was definitely a divine intervention, because I was supposed to post that video 2 weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
And for some reason, it didn't work out the first Sunday. And Randy said, are you going to post it? And I said, no, I didn't get to. I'll do it next Sunday. So the last Sunday, Randy said, did you post it? And I said, no, I didn't get to. So there was something else to that. It was meant for me to post it this past Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, and it was so perfect.
Yep.
And then, of course, I sent that to my dad, so he'd feel better.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I am so glad that you guys persevered and listened to your heart and, what you feel is right. We can't stop. It's just been so odd, the backlash that we've had in this community. And it's not really the community. It's just the local newspaper and a few people that you probably know the story, people I've had to let go from my company and the planning commission, and there's no violations, there's nothing. And it's turned into a social media, kind of problem. And we have just, I told Amanda, we talked about it all the time. I said, you know what? I'm not going to go on and try to defend myself.
No.
I said, I've been doing this for 10 years and people have just got to believe who we are. And I'm not going to get out here and try to prove who I am. And if they don't want me and we go out of business, then it was meant to be. And I'm not going to do it. And we just said, you know what? We're going to strive and push forward, and we're going to be who we are. And it's just got to work. And I said, I'm not going to worry about it. And it's been hard, man. It's been, cover of the paper 7 times, negative. Yeah. And it's none of it's been true. But man, that's awesome.
I would like to ask.
Isn't it weird how they can just lie? I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't. Why would you want to do that?
We have stuff that goes on up here like that, where, like, for example, there's a realtor in the Boston area, and he does like videos online. We've been following him
about the politics
because he's like us and thinks common sense wise. Mm-hmm. And lately, somebody on Reddit recently had just posted, here's a list of business that we're starting that you need to boycott because, they don't think the way that we think.
Wow.
I mean, and these people are all about love.
Right.
I don't get that.
No. Nope.
Yeah. Right.
And we've been suffering badly here in Massachusetts.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah. Badly. And I don't get it, because I just was never like that. I thought you're supposed to help everybody and like everybody.
Yes.
Just, I thought you were supposed to, we all have our differences, but that's fine. And you learn from each other and you discuss it, and you don't attack people.
No.
And I can't take it anymore. I can't open my mouth. You can't talk to anybody. We do farmers markets, and oh my gosh, what you see is absolutely horrifying.
Really?
Oh my gosh.
It's horrifying. Like,
you mean people arguing and stuff?
No, like Sodom and Gomorrah horrifying. What they're doing to the kids and what they're, it's just horrible.
Wow.
It's horrifying.
Yeah, it's ramping up here.
What part of Massachusetts are y'all in?
We're in Central Mass. Okay. And the thing is we have a huge following, and we are so busy in, our little farm and what we do.
Oh,
and people love us, and we're walking away from something huge.
Man.
Wow.
Huge.
Really?
And I just keep praying about it. And last night I got an answer, and I'm like, okay. I mean, we were going anyway, but I was trying to figure out how we could keep this going.
Wow.
Because there are people who rely on us.
Yes.
And I feel responsible. Well, you know what that is.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
For sure.
And it's just really hard. It's not at the level that you guys are at with actually getting people in homes so they can live, but people rely on us, and I don't want to let them down.
Yep, I understand.
Is it organic farming they do, Randy?
Yeah. Is it your?
Yeah. We do soap, goat milk soap.
Oh,
okay.
We saw that on the
with
note.
our goats. We're a farm.
Yes.
And we're leaving it. We're leaving all of this.
Wow.
So we're going to find, we've freeze dried a bunch of milk, and, we're going to find a way to do it, somehow.
Well, we got 7 acres fenced in down there. You guys we get some goats and keep it going.
There you
know
go.
what? And we are experts at this.
We would be able to, farm. We could do like community garden kind of stuff. We could, all we need is like a small barn for a few goats, get them going, and enough land for them to be able to roam on. And
it doesn't take much. We are sustainable here on our little farm. We do our own vegetables, our own meat, our own eggs, and we're sustainable, except we have to buy food for them.
Well,
if we had to browse or a little bit, it would be way easier. So, but we fully intend, whether you have a community garden or not, I'm just going to container garden on my little lot around my little tiny house and do microgreens inside. And,
we would love to have a garden on there.
Great people.
Yes, man. Great people.
We went all out because, we wanted to make sure we had the solar, and we're going to be doing the modular certification.
Nice.
Because if we had to go to eventually like another lot somewhere, that way
you're all set.
Have enough fenced in.
And that area that you have right there, since you know that we're doing solar, you have a big open space where we could totally have enough sun.
Sure do. Yep.
Yeah.
Sure do. You're going to be fine right there.
Yeah.
And right where we're going to actually put there's 4 people that need to get there as soon as possible. And like we said, we've got 4 slots. I mean, it's direct sun. It'd be beautiful for any kind of solar, for sure.
Yep. And we loaded, you did that video and said how you could just load the roof with solar.
Oh, of course.
So we've got 8 panels.
Nice.
8 panels, 5 batteries.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I took my buddy down there, Foster. We've been friends since we were 19. And he's going to move there with him and his wife and his son. And his son has Down syndrome. And, he's 26, 27, and just the sweetest kid. And he's
they're angels.
Yeah, he doesn't.
The Down kids are angels.
They are.
His name is John, and he doesn't talk. And he is the sweetest guy in the world. We all love John. I've known him, of course, forever. But Foster's going to oversee that and really, put in the infrastructure. And what we love about it, it's not going to be done, all at once like we've had to do here. It's going to be 4 or 5 at a time, 4 or 5 at a time. Yeah. It's not going to be overwhelming. And when he was down, I wanted to get his opinion. So I'd already walked it, and I took him, and I seen his eyes start getting big. And he said, wow, Randy, this could be really nice. And he said, what about us doing a vineyard? And I said, oh my God, yeah. And he said, well, what about, he goes back, he's a North Florida boy. So his dad was big into nature and blackberries and all this stuff, and they'd pick them. He said, we need to grow blackberries and raspberries. And
oh my gosh.
Yeah. And so
I'm taking a bunch of cuttings of we grow elderberries.
Yes.
So I bring, because we do them. I mean, it's so good for you. We make elderberry syrup and stuff, and we have tons of medicinal herbs. And we're just, I'm just gonna load up my little lot.
Well, we want to
have a community garden.
We want to build a barn, and of course, man, if we could have some livestock there and stuff, and I'll do anything people want to do. If we want to build a barn, we'll build a barn, and you guys want to. I want this to be a community.
Totally take care of that.
Yeah, that people will participate.
And to tell them they can come down before their home's done. They can come and come and check the property out and see what's what all's there.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're trying to figure out how to deal with our soap because we're so busy.
Yes.
And plus I need to empty this house out. We've been here for 32 years.
Wow.
And, yeah. So we got to empty it out. And
Lots of stuff to sell.
Lots of stuff to do. Yeah. But
Wow.
that's
This
what
is major, man.
It is. It's bigger than you know. This is a whole. But if we just had a little garden, I would be happy. We would be so happy, and that we can hike. And there's beautiful places to hike there. And this is heaven on earth. And whenever the guy said, it's so beautiful, it's just going to make you cry, I'm like, yeah, I knew that.
Wow.
Hey, Chad and Terry, I wanted to share something with everybody. So just these 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys are from Massachusetts. The one is from... was it California? Let's see.
California, D.C.,
Washington, D.C., and what was the other one?
I think Florida.
So 4 different people that's already signed up, 4 different areas.
Yeah, of the country.
Completely.
That is going to be so fun.
A lot of fun.
You learn so much from all these different people. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We all bring stuff that is just unique and,
Yes.
And what I was so excited about is the common sense and the kindness there and just the friendliness.
Yeah.
You know, and you don't get that here.
No. Well, I had my buddy.
They don't call us massholes for nothing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well,
you probably have to edit that, but
no. You know, my buddies. We've already called the city, county, and the highway department. We've already called the state. We've already called everybody any authority that we need, building division, all that, and they're excited about us coming.
Yeah.
They said, "Oh, this is going to be great. We can't wait." You know, and in Foster, my buddy that was with me, who's going to live there, he said, "You know what? He's always wanted a restaurant." He said, "I'd love to be able to put a 3-day restaurant on here. You know, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and have it from the stuff that we grow from the place."
Oh yeah.
You know?
Oh my God. That would be farm to table.
Yeah.
Yes. Here. Yeah.
And there's nowhere to go there to eat because, you know, it's country. And I bet local people would love to go there and have a good steak and good there sit and eat and have a beautiful environment.
Best goat cheese ever.
Yes.
Wow.
I love goat cheese.
Me too.
Love it.
Yeah, I figured out how to make halloumi cheese, which is a frying cheese, and of course the fresh cheese and the best.
Do you know that I just made a homemade egg salad with goat cheese, no mayonnaise, and it was the best I ever had?
Really?
Oh yeah.
The best.
We did that with our goat yogurt too.
Yeah.
Oh.
The goat yogurt. Yeah. Oh.
All right, we'll have goats.
Yes. And you know what? They're not easy, but we know what we're doing.
Yeah.
And
all right.
We've been doing it since 2012. So
That's
we have
wonderful.
Yeah.
Consider it. I mean, it's fine because pasture. We're going to keep pasture. A part of that is going to be a septic system that we're going to use to use the septic for all the homes into the field, which is great for the soil, and you know it'll be fine with that. So great. So you know what? I'll talk to you more after we get to the video, and I'll call you. And you know, I want to get back with you guys and
let's get a plan.
Yeah, there's some things that maybe we can do, and while you guys are planning on coming, and I want to collaborate with you more. And I'll get you with my buddy Foster.
Yeah.
And this is what I want. I want people to move there to want to help in landscaping and gardening and fencing and just be a part of whatever you want to do, you know, and have an input. Like Foster's going to be there with a traco and a skid steer. I don't care if you jump on a machine and, you know, move some gravel around or something, you know.
We have our own tractor.
Yeah.
If we're going to have a barn down there, I may as well just transport my tractor down
there.
there.
You go. Perfect.
All right. Well, and you know what? We'll all pitch in, build that barn, and I'd love to build it out of wood instead of metal, you know, make it like a barn, you know.
Nice.
Yep.
I built my own barn right here in the back.
Oh my gosh, that's
Wow.
great.
Carpenter's daughter. So
this is what community's
amazing.
About. People are tired of the negative. People are tired of people not helping each other. This right here is how it begins, Randy. You get a community,
awesome.
You start it, and it just grows. That's what happens. Yep.
You know, we've been rejected here over and over and over again through the
Really?
whole COVID tried to help people out and vegetables, and we're just rejected constantly.
Wow.
And it takes it out of you after a while.
It does.
You know, and I'm 62 years old.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I want the last bit of my life to be happy and
Peaceful.
be part of a community, you know, that's friendly and positive, and that we can just help each other.
Yeah.
Yes. And
You know, one thing that this is kind of it kind of applies to this. Reba McEntire was going through a divorce, and she said that her papaw told her a long time ago. She said when somebody don't want you or something ain't working out, he told her, he said, pick up your marbles and go somewhere else and play.
well,
There, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
well,
Here,
they're picking up their marbles.
They're picking up their marbles and coming to Tennessee.
We are.
And we're also working on my mom to see if she'll
Yes.
come down too.
Yes.
Yeah, we want her there.
Yes.
And so we're really working on her.
Yeah, tell her to
Man.
come on. At least try it.
Oh, they get a whiff of
Just
Tennessee.
try it.
You don't come here and leave. You come here and stay.
Yes.
It grabs a hold of you.
Yeah, I think our only regret will be that we didn't come sooner.
Oh, 100%.
And that's something. Well, I can't thank you guys enough for coming on and telling the world about why you came here and why you selected our business and our home and our community. And, it's a big deal for us. And this community part of our business is turned into something more than what we ever thought. And we're hearing that people want community, need community. And I love it that we're able to build the homes, do everything in-house. We do our own construction, our own development, and it's able to help pass them savings on to you guys. And it creates everything that we need. Everybody keeps working. And
we've been watching you guys since you guys started.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
we've been into looking at tiny houses since 2014.
oh my, no way! Wow.
So this is not a spur of the moment thing.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's all in the timing.
it is.
Yeah.
It is. And whenever I saw Falls Creek Falls, I showed Chad, and I'm like, we got to do it. We got to do it now. Now's the time. He's like, how are we going to extricate them? And I'm like, I don't care. We have to do it.
Aw.
It'll all work out.
You guys are a team, man.
This is awesome.
We're just gonna throw it out, and we'll pray, and they'll let us know how to go.
That's right.
Wow.
And every step of the way has been answered with a miracle.
What an encouragement. I'm teary-eyed. I swear, this is wonderful to hear. This has really lifted us up, guys, really.
Wow.
Keep doing what you're doing, because you know what? There's a lot of great people out there that actually do love each other and care about and don't care about differences. And I don't know why there's differences. There shouldn't be. We should all be in it together.
Yeah. We've been watching your solar installer for years too.
Yes.
Good.
We wanted solar, but we could never afford it.
Yeah.
We're rich people, So this is just.
They're going to have so much fun, Randy. I mean, this is just amazing.
They couldn't have fired solar until we sold our solar. Isn't that something? Wow.
Yeah. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And this is truly, you're on the right path.
Yeah.
You're on the right path. So thank you.
And we're excited for when we're able to just pick up, drive down, and be there.
Man,
come anytime.
What size home did you guys buy?
Mini Ace.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
That is hitting a home run with everybody. Everybody's loving it.
You actually mentioned us on one of your videos.
Good. Well, yeah. Tim told me about you, and I said, oh my God, well, good. And that's why I wanted to call you. He said you guys are just excited, and I didn't know much more than that. And so again, thank you for this. And I know everybody's going to love hearing your story.
Yeah.
And we're going to hear more from you in the future too. So, and hey, we'll reach out to you after the call here and try to help you in any way we can.
And hugs to all of you, and especially Wayne.
Oh.
Is he not a sweetheart?
Give him a big hug and say, this is from Terry and Chad.
Oh.
He's here today. He was here today, and I walked through the shop this morning. There were some boys that I could tell they'd been going through some stuff.
Yeah.
And one boy said, Randy, he said, I've been drinking a lot after work. And he said, my wife kicked me out. And He said, I wasn't being right. And I finally got back home, and he said, I was laying on the sofa last night, and he said, I just started praying.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
And he said, I don't know why it took me so long.
Right?
And he said, my mama told me, he said, don't ever get away from praying, son. And he said, I don't know why it took so long. He says, because as soon as I got through praying, he said, I felt so much better,
Yeah.
And he's been through it, man. This boy's been on drugs, and he's on probation, and all these boys have been through a lot of hard stuff. And when Wayne walks through this shop, they run to him like puppies.
Yeah, I bet.
And they said, Wayne, can I talk to you? Wayne, can you pray for me? Wayne, I got to tell you this, Wayne. And they said when he walks through, there's just a calmness that he brings, And I knew it. He would do this. I told Wayne, I said, I don't want you working, Wayne. All I need you to do is be with these boys and just try to help them. They're all going through stuff with kids and marriages and finances and cars breaking down. They're putting water pumps in their cars out here in the parking lot. It's just life happens here. And I can't be out there with all these boys I'm trying to make everything go here. And so he plays a big part. He doesn't think he does, but he does. And
I believe it. We're going to be there because of him. So you tell him that, because we're not junk, and we're going to be a good part of your community. We promise.
All right.
Just beautiful.
Well, thank you guys so much for this call, and y'all have a good day, and we'll be in touch. Okay.
God bless you guys.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Wow.
Man, I'm sorry. Must be a day today. Wayne was crying early. You were crying early. I'm like, man.
Everybody's crying.
You watch these boys work every day. They're here every day. And then they come up and tell you that they're, that, hey, I'm going through something, and thinking that they can tell you that is a big deal, And then for these people to buy those homes that you see right now being built and going to live in and coming from all over the country, man, it doesn't get any.
And too, one of the things that I want to bring up is that, with it being one of those days, everybody's talking about prayer and things like that. I'm talking louder because I don't have a microphone, but there's people in our community here in Tiny Town that if you are a person of faith or a person of prayer, just put in some requests for people here, because there's some people that's struggling and having a hard time, and some of them's a life and death situation. Yeah. So please keep our little communities in your prayers, your thoughts and your prayers, whatever that you might do.
Yeah, we got some sick folks here.
We do, and they need help, and there's people with other difficulties, and of course our company. And we know that you guys are thinking of us and praying for us and rooting for us, supporting us, because we feel it.
Well, you know what? I've always, we did a video with Wayne and I, but
yeah,
I've always said, I've made everything happen just because I've been blessed that I can walk and talk and use my hands, and I got this energy level that's able to be tapped into, and I make things happen, and it's hard. But I have finally been humbled in this business to realize that it's more than just me.
It is.
It's more than just my fortitude and my working, because there's too many things that's happened to keep us alive. There's too many things that's kept us in business, And now it's really given me a peace, even though it's still a hard business. But man, when you hear that and you see the guys talking and everything going on, it's like, oh.
If you don't see that
I didn't create
is
none of
good,
that.
if this is meant to be, so many times that, just like what she said, you get confirmation. This is where I'm supposed to go. This is the way it's supposed to be. So we're thankful for the call today. We're thankful for their purchase. These people who are going to this new property, the people that are on the properties we have now, we're excited. It's a happy time.
Yep.
It's a happy time.
Yep, it is. Good. All right. Thank you, guys. Back to work.
Back to work.
Thank you very much. Remember, the mini ace at Fall Creek Falls is 1 year free. So once we build your house, set it on there, you get a whole year to just take that money and decorate your house up, and just there's just so much cool stuff there. Keep watching our now the land is only so big, and it's dominated by sewer. So the density, which is how many homes we can put there, is going to be by the sewer, and we can't put a lot of homes there. You know, or there's not an infinite amount of number. So what that is, I don't know yet. So, but if you're interested and you're thinking about it, it's all you have to do is buy the house, and we'll deliver it, we'll set it up, and give you a year free. Isn't that something? And if you do a big ace, and this goes for any of our models, all right, from 45 grand and up. So our bigger model, like the ace, you get 2 years free rent. You can buy a Birmingham, an Amanda, a Charleston, a Lexington. Any of those homes will go down there. They're 2 years free rent.
So $45,000 or more of the base price, 1 year
1 year
free,
rent, 1 year free.
and then $75,000 base price or more, 2 years free.
You got it.
There you go.
Done.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Let's go move some houses.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We're going to get Tom.
All
right.
Bye.
Bye.